On June 26, 2010, nearly 100,000 Iranians gathered in Taverny outside Paris in the largest ever gathering of exiled Iranians to demonstrate the resolve of the Iranian people for democratic change in their country and to call for solidarity by the world community. Mrs. Maryam Rajavi, the president-elect of the Iranian resistance, was the keynote speaker at the event. Hundreds of international personalities participated in the event, including Ambassador John Bolton, former permanent U.S. representative to the United Nations, two former prime ministers, Jose Maria Aznar of Spain and Said Ahmad Ghazali of Algeria, as well as more than 100 parliamentarians from across Europe, the Middle East, and Canada.
با سخنان آقای موریس بوسکاور شهردار محترم شهر تاورنی میزبان گرد هماییمان
سلام علیکم به تاورنی روcher Amadide. Bienvenue à Taverny. Welcome in Taverny. Willkommen in Taverny. Buena Vista en Taverny.
It is a pleasure for me to be here speaking once again before you. You know, I cannot miss our annual gathering with you and with Maryam Rajavi. Let me also speak for those men and women that thousands of kilometers away in the burning desert of Iraq are the symbol of the perseverance and the strength of our project of freedom and democracy for Iran. Let me speak to the good people of Ashraf. The Ashraf city is overall a moral standard, a moral reference, an example for the whole world. Ashraf city. Ashraf city is a symbol of hope, of democracy, of freedom, of justice for the people of Iran. I promise to the people of Ashraf two things. I promise them that we would remove the PMOI from the blacklist of the European Union, and I promise them to ensure the security of Ashraf. Today, the PMOI has been removed from the blacklist. Half of the promise is fulfilled, and we shall continue our efforts to guarantee the security of Ashraf. Today, we are gathered here to say to the Iranian people that we are on your side. We support your struggle for democracy. We have come to express our appreciation to Mrs. Rajavi's leadership as President-elect of the resistance. The Iranian people have expressed their desire loud and clear. They want regime change. Europe can no longer justify the continuation of the policy of appeasement. Democratic change by the people of Iran, and the resistance is the only solution. And this change is represented by the National Council of Resistance of Iran. The former Prime Minister of Spain, José María Aznar.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon. I am very glad to be here with all of you, participating in this magnificent meeting, very impressive, today in Paris, with my Iranian friends that fight for freedom and democracy in his country. I support you. Iranian people deserve a government that is not based on brutal repression. The Iranian people deserve a government that respects people's dignity and ensures their freedom and prosperity. The Iranian people deserve, in short, a different government. They need and deserve a change of regime in Iran. The Iranian people have been showing us, despite the repression, that this is what they want. But I do not want to end my address without remembering and giving some words of encouragement to all those who have not been able to find an environment like ours. I refer to all those refugees living in camps far from their homes and comforts, and in particular to those that are living today and have lived for many years in Camp Ashraf near Baghdad. Created in 1986, a symbol of tenacity. The over 3,000 people who live there are now subject to harassment by the Iraqi authorities. Certainly not because they want to, but because they have succumbed to pressure from Ayatollah's regime. The end of the communist regime is just around the corner. It's our duty to ensure, it is our duty to ensure that the corner is closer and closer every day. While I personally will always support my Iranian friends, dissidents, oppositors, and people like you that fight for freedom and democracy in Iran. Thank you very much and good luck.